So why the heck would someone want to reinstall used carpet? What's good, everybody? It's Michael Alder here from CarpetExpertBlueprint.com, and in this video I'm going to break down the pros and cons of installing used carpet for your clients. Now, as you can see, the carpet I'm pulling out of here is super used. Don't worry, we are not installing that stuff anywhere. That's going straight to the dump. Look at this gross pad. Ew, just peeling off the floor and it's sticking to everything. So nasty. So let's talk about some of the cons of installing used carpet. Well, con number one, it's disgusting. It usually comes out of someone else's house and it's quote unquote brand new. It's never brand new though. Look, here's the used pad. We're throwing down used pad too. Absolutely crazy. So anyway, one of the parts is that it's just totally disgusting, gross, grimy, dusty, gritty, all that nasty stuff. So touching it is not cool. Plus, you're taking out used carpet and putting used carpet back in. Doesn't make a ton of sense, but there's actually a huge market for this. But let's talk about some of the pros here. One of the pros is that you could charge double your labor rate and you will get it the vast majority of the time to install used carpet. Now, why can you get away with this? Well, because it's disgusting. It's gross. Nobody wants to do it. And since nobody wants to do it, you could demand your price and you will get your price. Look at this, just plop, plop, gross, grimy carpet. Let's talk about, let's go with another pro here. Another pro is that when you stretch in used carpet, oh my goodness, it stretches so good. You could kick that for miles. And yeah, if you use a power stretcher on this, you're tripping. Just tap and go. Everything looks good. Another pro, if you're a hack like me, you could just be like, hey, that looks horrible because it's used carpet. That's it. You're good to go. Seams are not going to match up when you install used carpet and you go from room to room because you are seaming worn down areas from different sections of the house and it's just all bad all around. But look how good that's stretching there. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Cons. Cons are that when you burn your seams, a lot of times the used carpet is already urine soaked, believe it or not, and you'll go ahead and reinstall this in someone else's house per their landlord's request. And when you use your seam iron, it just sizzles. Watch this. Watch. See this grossness right here? We're going to seam that. Oh no, I'm stapling this one. I'm thugging it out on that one. But when you seam them together, it'll actually sizzle and all. It's so grimy and that smell will just pollute the whole place. But yeah, you get the slop and pop it. You're good to go. It stretches like crazy. You get paid double. So if you can overlook the grime factor, there actually is a massive market for installing used carpet. And the other thing is it actually takes a lot longer to install because let's be real. I mean, you know, I'd make a lot of jokes about slop and pop and hack and whack and all that stuff, but you still want the product to look decent and clean when it tucks to the wall. And when you're working with random pieces, you got to seam these things together, stretch them in properly, and it's just an overall nightmare in all reality. So because of this, you get more money, and that's the big win on it. And usually on these jobs, you're getting paid all cash too, so you can just take that right to the bank. You know what I'm saying there? So these are the pros and cons of installing used carpet. Don't shy away with it necessarily. There is a big market for it, so take advantage of that, but you definitely don't want to make this your main income stream because it's grimy, it's gross, it's hard work, and it's almost like degrading lightweight just because like you are better than that, you know? You want to work with a nice new product and hack it in, have everything look beautiful. And this one you got to hack in some already hacked in carpet, so it's like you're doubled down on the hack factor here. Look at this. We're seaming a living room to a dining room here. And the landlord absolutely loved it. He's like, oh my gosh, that looks so good when you were done. I was like, oh yeah, because I thought it looked crazy, but that's cool. You paid me. I'm good to go. Watch this. Watch this. Burning two crazy looking pieces together, and I'm gonna get paid right after the job. Yeah, that's my next beat dropping for the album as well. But, like I said, that's all there is to it. You really can't mess up something that's already messed up. So it's actually a really good practice ground for you too. Whether you're the DIY type or you're a newbie installer looking to get your feet wet and start getting out into the marketplace, look at me just shaping out all this funk. These are all stairs right here. Finish stretching on some walls. It's really easy, and if you mess up, you're like, hey, it was used. There was a hole there already. What do you want me to do about it? I'm just going to clean it up a little bit, tuck it in, boom, boom, boom. You're going to get your rent money. I'm going to get my money for kicking in this little sloppy, ploppy crap, and everybody's smiling. So there are pros and cons to it. Don't steer away from it completely, but I suggest you do it very sparingly, like when you're totally broke or your buddy says, hey, I really need this done. Can you help me out? That's how we get stuck in it. So, as always, I truly appreciate you tuning in. Thank you so much for checking this out, and I'll connect with you on the next video.